Hello and welcome to Low Budget Gaming and welcome to another first Descendant video. So I wanted to do a bit of a roundup for all the events that are ending soon and all the freebies that you can claim before they go away at the end of episode 1. I wanted to make it a little earlier than usual simply because if there are some new players who have started playing recently, you can get these items with plenty of time. Now, first up, we have the Nell NPC skin, the one we have here. Now, as you know, when you unlock Nell, you have that default look with the overcoat and the matrix look basically. But this old NPC look is available completely free. Okay, so this is how she looked when she was the NPC in the story and stuff like that. And also, this will go away when this episode ends on the 5th of November. By the way, if you hear any background noise, we have a festival here in India called Diwali where people just light up firecrackers. So couple of days, this will be insane. I just found an opportunity to record right now before it goes out of control because there is non-stop fireworks for 2 days or so. So it's afternoon and they've kind of already started in my area. Anyway, so this NPC look, the way you get this is Battle Pass and you go into the Battle Supply shop. This is completely free. You don't have to buy the Battle Pass if you're new to the game. Now what you have is 2 pages of some free items. Page 2 is this one here, and page 1 is this one here. The way this works is you have to claim all these 7 items before you can get the 8th item for page 1, and then you can do the page 2 with the same setup. So all 7 items, and then you can get this one for free. You can do them in any order. You can go for page 2 first, and then page 1, or page 1 and page 2. It doesn't matter. The way you do this is you have to earn these supply coins. These are done by completing various challenges, and each of these items have different costs, maybe 50 here, 50 I kind of forgot, but the total for both pages is I think 680 or 690, something like that. So basically 7 weeks worth of challenges, and the challenges are available under the Battle Pass in the challenge section over here, and you go into season weekly challenge. The season channel doesn't give you anything, but these weekly challenges, they each give you 10 supply coins. Okay, so 10 here, 10 here. So try to do these to get the coins. Now you can combine some challenges. So for example, let's see if there is anything. So for example, it says defeat enemies in the Axian plains and then clear operational area missions. So the operational area ones are the ones with the fangs on the map. So if you do that, you are making progress on the operation missions and also killing Axian enemies. So you're getting 2 of them done. You do the wall crasher a few times, you defeat monsters 3 times. So basically this one here with General Ross weapons. So if you have a weapon, you complete the area missions and you have the Axian plane missions, you can actually combine a lot of these and fill these out very quickly. So your target is to get about 680. Now if you don't want both pages and all the items, let's say you just wanted the Nell look, just focus on page 2. You have other useful things as well. You have the Viesa recolor here, head skin for Viesa, makeup for Viesa, cat fist, and then the head skin for Nell. So you can focus on page 2 first, and then you'll get the Nell skin for free. Or you can focus on the page 1, where you have the Lepic recolor, you have Lepic head skin, Enzo head skin, Enzo recolor, and then Enzo's head skin, a clean look for him. So yeah, you can get these completely free. Just focus on the challenges. And we already have enough challenges right now. If you see here, 11 weeks worth of challenges. And so you can pick and choose whichever challenge you want. So basically you can see I've kind of stopped after this because I already have more than I need. And so yeah, just try and find the easier challenges, combine them. And you can do any challenges you want, like week 1 challenge or week 11 challenge. It doesn't matter. You have more options to get the coins. So yeah, so this is the Nell skin and the Enzo head skin and the Viesa skin, etc., completely free from the Battle Pass challenge. Now the Battle Pass is paid, obviously. However, there are some free items here as well. So for example, you have this enamel deep black color, things like that. However, there's an interesting head skin for Old Man AJAX here. This is free without the helmet. Again, this might be very useful in the future when people say, how did you get that non-helmet look for AJAX? Again, this will go away on the 5th. Try to get this. And if you have been playing the game, you probably already are past level 72. So make sure to grab this. All you have to do and just click here is, even if you don't have the premium battle pass, this is on the free track basically. A few other things here you have, for example, the spray, and a few things here. One for Enzo. What else do we have? The emote here. This chest attachment, like a radio thing. And of course, let's not forget the most important free item that we get is the gun, the Exterminator. Now, this time you get 2 free copies at level 19 and I think at level 11. And then 3 of them will be in the pay track. Now, as you know, when there is a gap between a season, so for example, episode 2 and then for season 4, episode 1, this Exterminator will come back and you can farm them, but you can still get a couple of copies now if you want it. So yeah, so Battle Pass, even if you don't buy it, you can still get 1 or 2 free items here. Now, besides this, we have the Lava Citadel skins. So if you go to ETA 0 and you go to Exchange Intercept Rewards, when you do the Abyss Colossus fight, you get the green token, the ETA voucher, and you can use that to pick up these items along with the skins here. So you get 2 Colo toys, basically back attachments, with the same theme of the Colossus, and then skins for each of the Descendants. These are 300 each, so you can pick the ones that you want. And if you want a build for the current Colossus, I'll link my VSA build here because that is what I use to farm all of these. The Stormhanger skins, not Stormhanger, yeah, Stormhanger, the first Abyss boss, which isn't available right now, you can also get those skins. So you have the Stormhanger skins and you have the Lava Citadel skins. You can pick any one. Both of them are available until the end of the season. Now, another thing to keep in mind is these skins are only available from ETS 0. And this weekend, of course, ends in 2 days. He'll go away. And then you'll have 2 more weekends to get these before the end of the season. So you can't get them anytime you want. You have to use the tokens at the weekend. So last 2 days, you may not have the chance because, again, ETA would have gone away and then the new season resets. So you have to try and get them. I think the last weekend would be, I think the season is starting on the 6th. So this should be available until the 4th of November. So last 2 days, you won't be able to get it. You have 2 more weekends after this one to get them. So you can farm as much as you want over the weekend, and then during the week, get the 1500 tokens. And then at the next weekend, get the rest. Again, depending on if you even want these in the first place or if you even care for these things. So let me show you the skins. I think I have it equipped on Jabber. So over here we have Jabber modeling the Lava Citadel skin. Now this one I'm not a big fan, mostly because of the metal toes, and it also kind of looks like it's suitable for people like Asimo, Kyle, those guys. Like underneath here is Jabber. It doesn't look like there's Jabber underneath, but yeah, you could get these skins, and of course you can color them. I have seen some interesting colors for this, like people using like the Warhammer 40k ultramarine colors, like blue colors, and making it look like that. So you can play around and use various things to make this more interesting if you wanted this. The other skin, in my opinion, is better, which is the Thunderbearer skin for the for the Stormhanger. I think this looks fantastic both on males and females. I think the helmet looks pretty good as well. You kind of have like a unicorn look here. And yeah, so you can, of course, recolor them as you like. And I've seen some very interesting designs. People come up with some interesting color combinations. I'm not that creative, so I usually don't come up with anything interesting. But yeah, you can get these as well. So 300 tokens each of them. You also get some random big drops from the Lava Citadel fight. Again, I'll link my VSA build if you wanted to attempt these. And at the very least, you could maybe try and get the back attachments. I always try to get these first. You have the back attachment for the Lava Citadel. So you have like a turtle doing this sort of thing. And then for the Stormhanger, let me just use another neutral skin so you can see. Okay. So you have the animated Colotor. I don't really use back attachments, but I have put them in the lounge. So yeah, if you wanted, you can get these as well. So these are the freebies as well. Now, besides this, of course, we have the various events in game. So if we go here, I think we have the new day reset. You have the Albion Harvest Festival. All of this is available, and this will end again on the 5th of November. You have the new sector exploration, so you do daily missions, play for 30 minutes, and play for 60 minutes to get some useful resources. If you're still missing the sword blueprints, you can run the Void Vessel 10 times on hard difficulty and get both these items. You get a box of cores as well, core amplifier, and then you have general store of dreams. So again, daily missions, which will give you these things, and then you have to go to the NPC, the newly added NPC BB on near the HQ. Over here. So this is BB on, and over here you have the general store of dreams, and you have things like the spawn for your dog, chest attachment, back attachments, some emotes from last season, last Halloween. You can see how we have this one. Claim this, and then more useful resources: ultimate weapon box, normal descendant box, 2 mutant cell boxes, core boxes, and all these various useful things. So you use these coins and pick up whatever you want, and if you get all of them, great. So yeah, so this will run for an extra week. The other events will end on the 5th of November. This will run into 1 week into the next episode. So I think I've covered all the freebies and stuff that you can grab. Yeah, so all these will end obviously. So if you wanted any of this, especially if you're a new player, try to get them. You have plenty of time still, so you can easily try and get this done. But anyway, hopefully this was useful. Thank you for watching. See you next time.